Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna do a get ready with me video of what makeup I usually wear to work. I've already prepped my skin, I've already cleansed and toned and moisturised, so I'm gonna start off with my primer. The primer that I use is just the Nivea Men Pulse Shave Balm. I saw this because of YouTube and people outside. I started using this because of YouTube and it's been great for me. I have really oily skin, so this has been super duper good. So I usually just take like a little bit, like not a lot at all, and just rub it in until it gets like sticky. And then I take an even smaller bit for my forehead. Just put it on my forehead. Done. So usually the first thing that I do is my brows. I use a Morphe brush. I don't think this ever came with like a number, but it's just a Morphe angle brush, and I use the Modern Renaissance palette. And excuse like how dirty it is, but I got face paint on it. I use this colour, Cypress Umber, to do my brows. So I'm going to try and hold it this way so then you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to try and let you see what I'm doing. My brows are quite overgrown just now, so like I look a bit like an overgrown orangutan right now. If you've ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race, then this is so awkward. Like I need to get like really close to the mirror, but I'm also trying to like let you guys see what I'm doing. At this point in my eyebrows, I tend to not like get too hung up about the shape, because I'm just gonna go in with concealer to tidy them up anyway, so I don't get like too bothered about how well I shape them. And then I usually just clean my brush on here, because I like to do an ombre brow. Who doesn't like to do an ombre brow these days? And I just take the warm taupe colour that's in this palette and start where the dark brown is and really lightly fill in to there. Again, I wipe that colour off again on my arm, and then with what I have left on the brush, I just drag that product up. It's not the best ombre brow, but it's the best I can do with what I've got. Now I'm going to try and do this other brow so you guys can see too. Not that it really changes at all between brows, but like... I'm going to leave the time that it took me to film this video in the description, just so you can see how long it takes me to just do like a normal, like everyday makeup. Because obviously I'm going to like speed up bits. Once I've showed you on one side, I'm just going to speed up the other side of my face. Big bad brows. Now, what I do next is I take this, it's actually a lipstick brush and it's getting a bit frayed, and the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and I just pop that on the back of my hand. It's my training coming into play there. I'll spit on the back of your hand and put it directly on the model's face. Right, so I'm going to conceal. So I'm gonna turn it this way. A tip for if you want to start sort of cleaning up your brows with concealer, maybe if you don't do it already and you sort of think, oh, I want to start doing that, I want to get like a cleaner finish, a good tip is to look from below, so you're not going like this, and also you can see how clean your line is and where you need to go back in with your eyebrow colour. It's all blackhead I want to get. This is the bad thing about like doing this with the small mirrors. You see all your imperfections, yes bitch. So I'm going to move on to the next eyebrow now. I try my best to get right under that colour. It's really difficult sometimes, especially if you have hairs that grow in crazy ways like I do. And if you don't get your eyebrows waxed on a regular basis, this will also be a lot more difficult because you're having to cover brow hairs with your concealer. I've thought about shaving my eyebrows off a couple of times. I've not had the courage to do it as of yet. Maybe if I ever become friends with Jenna Marbles, she might convince me to shave off my eyebrows.
And then I'm just going to go in, I'm not going to add any product to the brush.
My eyebrows are never exactly even. I try my best, but that's the thing I find hardest to get even on myself. And then whatever little I have left, I usually just brush on my inner corners because I have quite, and on the top of my eyelids because I have quite purple under eyes, well specifically in the corners. Ooh. Like that. So what I'm going to use for my foundation is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I usually use a brush for this too, but it suggests you apply with fingertips, so I'm going to take off my rings. And I'm going to try this, applying it with my hands. If not, I'm going to run and get a brush. I'll wash my hands before this, like, don't shout at me. I'm gonna like try it and see how well this goes, applying it with my fingertips. Oh god, I've got it in my hair. I don't really know what to expect applying it with my fingertips. It's a bit, Complexion Rescue is a great BB cream. I ordered mine off the internet, but I'd recommend that you go in and speak to somebody that knows what they're doing, unless you're really confident that you can, I don't like this. I don't like applying it with my fingers. I don't get like the coverage that I want applying it with my fingers. Nope, I don't like it. I just screwed up my eyebrow. Look at that, look at that, I just screwed up my eyebrow. I'm gonna go get a brush because I hate this. It's gonna give me like a pink line. What the hell? Oh my god, I hate it. So, here we go again. I'm gonna use a brush this time. I didn't get the desired coverage that I want, so I'm gonna go back in with a brush and just layer it on top. It does say that you can layer it. I usually always do. Layer it up. Because I want like a natural finish, but I also want coverage, so I'm all for a natural finish, but sometimes your skin isn't cooperating that day. It's gone so cakey on my chin today. Of course it has. Because I'm filming a mega video and I want my makeup to look semi-nice. It's gone cakey on my chin. What the fuck? Right, I'm going to start with my eyebrow before I go any further. Got itchy nose. This is what happens when I put a brush near my nose. Before I go any further, I'm going to put brow gel in. This is the More Brows Brow Gel by Model Co. in the colour light medium. Here it is. So I'm going to set my foundation using the RCMA No Colour Powder. I've used this every day since I got it in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I'm quite getting through it though, like I'm down to like here. Oh, you can't really see, but I've used quite a bit of it so far. And I'm just gonna do under my eyes first. I like to use a lot of setting powder over my nose and like on the start of my cheek here, because this is where I get the most oily. So I start to really lightly pack it on, just to let the foundation know who's boss. Like, I look insane. This is not the sort of baking that normal people do, but this is what I have to do. This is where I need to bake, which is ridiculous. The whole centre of my face is where I need to bake. And then just with the excess, whatever's on the brush gets put around the perimeter to set everything and down my neck. I'm going to go with a matte eye today, and I'm going to do a goldy brown. So I'm just taking this flat packer brush from Morphe. I'm going to still use the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to use golden ochre all over my eyelid. And I'm going to do the same on this side too. There we go.
Where's my other Morphe brush gone? I had 3. Oh, there it is. Oh well.
Then I'm going to take burnt orange and I'm going to use that in my crease. I'm going to take it down on the inside here too. And I'm going to use this Morphe fluffy brush here just to and I'm going to use this Morphe fluffy brush here just to I'm going to use this to take away the powder that fell into my eyebrows before I carry on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flat brush from this double-ended Urban Decay brush that I have. I'm going to spray it a little bit. I'm going to take Primavera. I'm going to put that like right in the middle. I'm going to do it on the other side too. Usually what I do when I'm doing these looks where I'll do all matte and then like a little pop of shimmer, I'll go in again just on the sides with that matte shade just to make sure that the shimmer isn't taking over. Next thing is blush. So I use this one from Rimmel. As we're talking about like Anastasia and RCMA, I use Pink Rose. And I'm just going to use the same blush I used for my setting powder because ain't nobody got time to change brushes. And I usually just do like the smidgeniest smidgen. I say smidgeniest smidgen and then look at all that colour that's gone onto my cheek. Oh hey, I guess we're doing a severe blush today. I'm not going to do contour today because I don't feel the need to contour every day. It's a bit much. Look at my arm from my eyebrow brush. So I am going to do highlight though. Have to do highlight. I'm going to use this blending brush, this clean blending brush that I used before. And I'm going to use the Moonchild palette to highlight today. What do I want? I'm going to go with Lucky Clover today. Because the uniform where I work is green. So why not bring that green fantasy all day, every day? And if you know me, I will say this like in my videos. If you know me, then you know when reality is. None of you know who I am. But anyway, if you do know me, then you know that my obsession with makeup is very real. My obsession with highlighting products is very real. And you can thank Jeffree Star for that. Now, finally, for eyebrows and lips. Eyebrows? We've done eyebrows. Mascara. Mascara and lips. Another thing about me, just, you know, get to know me, get ready with me, is I don't wear fake eyelashes. And that is because my eyelashes are very curly and they do not stay on. It is not the glue. Loads of people have told me, oh, it's the glue, it's the glue. Even to measure them, I can't get them to sit on the top of my eyelashes so I can measure where I need to cut to trim them. Because I think I've got quite round eyes. I don't know, what shape of eyes do I have? Awkward ones for fake eyelashes apparently, because they do not stay on my eyes. Now I realise this may not be natural for you. Highlight, like orange eyes, but this is a very natural and understated look for me. Again, if you know me, you will know that this is my natural everyday look. You will know that this is what I do pretty much every day. Usually my everyday look is much more severe than this. Eyelashes on this side suffer slightly from an identity crisis sometimes. Now I'm going to put raw sienna under my lash line. And then I'm just putting mascara on my bottom lashes. And then usually on my lips I'll wear a nude pink lipstick. Today I'm going to wear the YSL Volupte Shine. And it is, I think, in the shade 50C. But as you can see, that's literally as far up as I can screw it. So this has been well loved. When you're as precise with makeup as me, you can use your outfit. No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What is that bottom lip? There we go. That is my everyday makeup, really. My au naturel. If this is not natural to you, then I'm sorry. I don't know how to impress you. Final thing I always do is pop some setting spray on. And that base is what I wear every day for work for my makeup. And just in general, if I'm looking for like a quick and easy thing to do with my face, and this is what I always go to. Usually sometimes I'll do like a tiny bit of contour, but today I was like, you know what, it's fine. It doesn't matter about contour. I can survive without contour. Don't tell anyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have any like suggestions for makeup tutorials or anything like that, then please leave them in the comments box down below. All my social media links are also listed down below in the description. I will try and leave all my products in there, but if I forget, I'm sorry. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.